Hello, what's up? Ali here, and today we are going to have a video regarding our user management. So we are going to cover how to create an account on the PS4, remove an account, and how to log PSN account on the PS4. We'll also cover how we can create a PSN account from scratch and how we can install them or how we can log them in our PS4. So let us first proceed on the account management. To remove an account, user management, here, delete user, and choose the account that you want to delete. Of course. So let us now try to create an account. We can either go back to the user management or just press and hold the PS button and click on switch user and choose the new user. But let's do it the normal way or the official way. Here on the login settings and create an account, user management. Then next. So here, if you already have a PSN account, you may be able to log them here. But if we don't have any accounts yet, so we can just skip this part here. And we can modify or we can edit our account here. Okay. Here racing. Let's use this one. Then click on confirm. So what if you want to use a PSN account for your PS4? How do we create a PSN account? You will need an email address. So make sure that this email address has not been used on any PSN account yet. So we'll not go through the process of creating an email address because I will assume that you already have a available email address. So let us proceed to to the PlayStation Network. Okay, I will just leave a link on the PlayStation Network, and here on this page, just click on sign in. And here we are going to enter the email address that we are going to use. So we are going to use this email address. I forgot the whole email address. Copy-paste na lang natin. My memory is not so reliable anymore. There, and create. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have to enter the email address here. If you already have a PSN account, then you may enter it here and log into your PSN account. But since we are going to create a new one, here's what we are going to do. Click on the create a new user, then create, and here you will log in your details. Okay. Then click on next. So if you don't want to go through the whole process of having to enter a family member, then you have to enter a valid age. So you don't need any more consent for a parent. So here we are going to choose what region for our PSN account. On this part, you can choose whether you have a region 1 for the US or Asia or Singapore or Hong Kong. The good thing on having a region 1 is the availability of the prices of the game. On region 1, you can make sure that all games are, or at least the standard games, are on $60, at least for the PS4. And for the PS5, that is $70 for the standard game. For Hong Kong and Singapore, the price differs depending on the game. And also, if you're using a PSN cards, it's very easy to get the right amount if you're using the region 1. If you are on region 1. If, for example, $60, you can just get a $50 and a $10. Unlike if you're using a Hong Kong account or Singapore account, it's very hard to get the exact amount. Most of the time, you will get above of what you need. So you'll end up spending more than what you actually need. So if you plan to use the standard PSN account, then I will definitely suggest using the region 1 or United States accounts. for an address or use an address from the United States. But if you can, if you have other payment options like Paymaya or what, any options that supports local payments, then what I would suggest is use a Hong Kong account. So that is only for those who are living in the Philippines. But for me, I always use United States because for me, I found it easier to just use the PSN credits. So let's use it here. Click on next. And here we are going to enter the email address that we plan to use. And of course, the password, hindi naman nakikita, so it's okay. All right. And click on next. So, ito lang yung mga nakakainis na part. Bakit bang paba akong bot? Pick the dice pair with the same icon facing up. Okay. Okay, buti isa lang. I thought it would give me 10 na. This one is already used. Okay, so I will just take a moment here and change an email address. Alright, so we are back and we are going to use this email address. And same password. Let's see, hopefully okay na to. There. So our email address is good and we have to go through another verification. And of course, facing up. So once you are here, make sure you are going to enter a valid address. You don't have, it doesn't have to be actually a valid address, but make sure that you are going to use an actual address. So I always use the most famous postal code, 90210, Beverly Hills, California. So this one is California. And all right. This is just for the billing, and of course, I don't think you plan to use a credit card. But if you plan to use a credit card that is addressed on the US, make sure that you will definitely enter a valid address and an actual address there. So, on an ID test. Okay. First name is let's try. Okay. All right. Good. So you have to be very, very creative, like a level 99 creative on that part. But of course, I'm just kidding. So just click on agree, 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 then that's it. So once you have passed that part, you have to go back to your you have to go back to your email address. So do this later. You have to verify your email address before you can use it or log it on your PS4. So let's go back here. So we are going to receive this verification from Sony. You'll just have to verify by clicking this. And once you have received this message, then now you can enter or log in the email address or the PSN account on our PS4 that we just created. So let us go back to our PS4. And to enter or to log in an account, to log in a PSN account, let's go back to settings and account management. But this is not the account that we're going to use. Of course, we're going to use this one. There you go. And settings and account management. And you have to make sure that you have. Hey, I forgot my. Okay. I still have it here. So, data management. Ay, sorry. Ito pala. By the way, you can use a keyboard and a mouse on your PS4 in case you hate, inputting characters using a PS4 because it really sucks. Data management. Okay. Then a password. Okay, so we have to skip this. Okay, I don't want to share my password, and you don't want to share a password as well. All right, so let's wait. Okay, so that's it. So we are now logged in on our account, PSN account, or we are now logged in on our PS4 account using our PSN account. No, no, we don't have to change that. And once you are here, you will be asked to join their PS Plus program. So let's skip this for now. I don't have my family here on the PS4. Okay, so here you will find it here on the profile that we have our PSN account. So that is the Gravely 90210. So that's it, and that is the end of our video. So in case we have skipped some important parts on our procedures, please do let me know, and I will help you go through that part. And if you have any questions or suggestions for our next video, you can reach me on my Facebook page. I will leave them on the description. And again, this is Ali. If you found this video helpful, please do leave me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe and see you on the next video. Bye bye.